We're effing the A over your Q's. Nope.
Just leave that, that's it. Most of these questions were submitted by you guys through my Instagram and Facebook channels. You guys be sure to leave us some comments below with some questions that you would like to see answered on future installments of the Dead and Lovely FAQ.
You got questions, we got answers. Just bring them.
The KS Pawns.
KS Pawns.
Spawn.
Any chance for a mini episode of the pod or regular YouTube video about horror-related music and music videos? An episode about Thriller would be awesome.
That would be awesome.
That would be.
Yeah.
And we've talked about it. And we're gonna do it. So
we are.
Yes, there's a high chance of it happening.
And in order to keep it from being Thriller and every Aphex Twin video.
Yeah, and some Tool videos.
Yeah.
Alan Manson videos.
Yeah. Or that Land of Confusion video.
Oh yeah.
With the puppets and stuff. Oh, it freaked me out so bad.
Super creepy.
We're gonna need your all's help to decide what's gonna be on this episode. So let us know in the comments below what music videos freak you the ever-living hell out. I would love to watch them and talk about them on a future episode, video, something.
For me, it's Pretty Fly for a White Guy.
Ooh.
Maddie Jones.
Maddie Jones.
Wants to know, absolute favorite beer ever. Also, what's your go-to bourbon?
There's so many to choose from.
Okay, I can give you some top beers.
Okay.
For sure.
I can give you a favorite.
You have an absolute favorite? Go for it.
Burial Brewing Company in Asheville, North Carolina, I think is the finest small brewing company in the entire eastern half of the country. Burial is incredible. Anytime you're in Asheville, go and check them out. They have an IPA called Surf Wax. I mean, seriously, dude, like, if I won the lottery and I had millions of dollars, I would commission building a pipeline straight from Burial to, like, a separate tap on my sink, so that I could just always have Burial Surf Wax on tap. It is unbelievable.
Now, I only got one problem with that, Ben. Asheville to Knoxville, a pipeline through a national forest, Ben.
Worth it.
Wow.
Totally worth it.
Wow.
If you had the beer, you'd understand.
All right. For me, yeah, it's tough to pick a single. I love Lagunitas Sucks.
Lagunitas is awesome.
That's always like a fallback for me.
Lagunitas is just a perennial favorite of the podcast. We love everything there.
Oh yeah, Super Cluster.
Oh, that's one of my go-tos.
Brown Sugar.
Yeah, Brown Sugar is awesome. Dude, that Dark Swan.
Dark Swan.
That Roger Dean Miller got us hooked on.
Yes.
Holy shit,
that's
it's
so great.
Good, man. Oh, the Maximus.
Yeah, like
everything Lagunitas.
Just Lagunitas. Hi Lagunitas. So, you want us to advertise your stuff? We're doing it for free anyway. You know, if I'm mentioning one other beer, I'm gonna go with that Pretentious Super Trendy AF.
Yeah. Our homeboys at Pretentious Brewing Company here in Knoxville, Tennessee.
Yeah, if you're not in Knoxville, you're not gonna be able to find it. But if you want to come to Knoxville to get some of the best beer you're gonna find, head on over to Pretentious.
Absolutely amazing. You know, I'll put out one more out there too that just came to me. I was able to get it all last year. I've not found it anywhere for like a year and a half now. The Stone Brewing Company that used to make, well, they still make, like Arrogant Bastard and stuff.
Right.
They used to make, maybe still do, I don't know, but I can't find it, one called Vengeful Spirit. It's an IPA. It's super pineapple-y and tangerine-y and stuff. I have not been able to find it. Stone, what are you doing?
Stone!
Get it to Tennessee. That shit is my favorite. Oh, it's so good.
Probably number one. Hurricane Malt Liquor.
Classic and reliable. Yeah, good choice.
Yummo. Go-to bourbon. W.L. Weller used to be that.
Weller is gold.
Weller comes from Buffalo Trace Distillery.
It was, for a long time, the best kept secret in bourbon.
Yeah, here in East Tennessee, you could easily find it, but you wouldn't be finding it most places.
And you used to be able to get it on the cheap here.
Yes, it was like 16 bucks for a fifth. It was nice.
And it was amazing. But somebody leaked. Somebody talked about Fight Club.
Yeah. Well, I think it's just Buffalo Trace's Pappy Van Winkling of everything. They of course make Pappy Van Winkle, which they then made scarce to drive up the price. They're doing the same with Weller. It's up to about $30 a bottle now, already up about to double the price. But gosh,
if you can get it, the red or the green label, either one is fantastic. Yeah, that's a great choice.
What about you?
Tends to be like my go-to keep around the house. Okay, I'll give you two levels of keep in the bar.
Level 1.
Number one, when it's like you're really on the skids and it's super cheap. it's going to be Black Label Evan Williams.
Yes.
It's fine. It's not great by any means.
Not great.
So that's my go-to if you're really cheap. If you're doing okay,
level 2.
I'm going to go with a Larceny.
Oh yeah.
Larceny's
good, yeah.
Yeah, again, it's fine on its own. You can make a mix out of it. Larceny's just like a good middle of the road. I'll say slightly above that would be a Knob Creek.
Knob Creek.
Fine, 100 proof, very effective.
Mm-hmm. It does the job. If you want to go from sober to drunk, Knob Creek will get you there.
Get your pull.
Spencer Cable Knox.
Oh.
My man Spencer. Hi, Spence.
Asks, Michael Myers, Jason Voorhees, Freddy Krueger decide to start a ripping band.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah, they do.
Who does what, and do they bring any help in?
Okay, I don't see those guys being a power trio. You're not going to make a ZZ Top or a Rush out of that. I am going to have to import, I think, probably a Pinhead into this.
Okay. Okay, who's playing what for you?
I think the situation. The front man has obviously got to be Freddy.
Okay.
He's got all the charisma.
I can't disagree with you, so I'll go ahead and say my front man is also Freddy.
Okay, yeah.
He's got all the charisma, he talks, he's got a voice, yeah.
He's got a stage presence about him. Also, you can't really play much with that. The claw hand.
Yeah, that's
that
gonna slow him down, yeah.
Really quickly. You're gonna break a string, you're gonna rip a drum head. It's not gonna go well. He can hold onto the mic with his non-claw hand.
Sure.
Do some quips and stuff. That's easy. I think your bass player has got to be Jason.
I agree.
Frequently large and tall and don't talk.
Yep.
That's bass players.
Best bass players for sure.
Yeah, so it's definitely got to be Jason on bass. I think your drummer is Mike Myers. Mainly because Joey Jordison, he used to play for Slipknot with the white face, already kind of looks like Mike Myers. So you could probably just put like Joey in a Mike Myers mask. And there's your drummer.
Okay.
I think you got Pinhead on guitar.
Yeah, I can see that.
You know?
Yeah.
He's just summoning up the most just hell-raising riffs of all time. He's an explorer on the outer limits of experience of shredding.
Wow.
Well, this is kind of going back to our Ultimate Dream college band where we talked about you'd have Shredder on guitar.
Yep.
You'd have Goro playing drums.
A Ring Wraith on vocals.
Yeah. It'd be fucking brutal.
And then bass player, Geddy Lee.
Geddy Lee. It just makes sense.
The most monstrous bass player there is.
Yeah. Garrett Partain wants to know, Carpenter or Craven?
Easy one.
Carpenter.
Carpenter.
Yeah, it's gotta be Carpenter.
Yeah, Craven brought a lot of connections to mythology and classical literature and stuff, and really reinvented horror.
Yeah, as we talked about on the podcast, I've called Craven the Miles Davis of horror because he just reinvented the genre multiple times. But similar to Miles Davis, has also put out a lot of shit.
Let's
true.
Be real. That's true. Vampire in Brooklyn, for instance. No.
And you know, John Carpenter, I'm not going to say he has a 100% perfect track record either.
No, Ghosts of Mars.
Yeah,
Vampires isn't great.
It's not great. But dude, just, I mean, based on Halloween, based on Mouth of Madness.
Yeah, if we pit their best movies, Nightmare on Elm Street versus Halloween.
That's tough for me.
That's a tough one.
That's honestly a tough one.
I think Halloween has the advantage, though Nightmare has the better series.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah, so Wes Craven created what would be a much bigger series, but Halloween was a better standalone movie.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, so yeah, then you put maybe Hills Have Eyes against, what would John Carpenter's second best, or The Thing?
The Thing, dude.
The Thing beats Hills Have Eyes.
Yeah, it does.
For sure.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Scream, Wes Craven's Scream versus, what's a more modern John Carpenter movie? Maybe, his own meta in The Mouth of Madness.
Yeah, I like Mouth of Madness.
I like Mouth of Madness better.
I love Mouth of Madness.
So yeah, for me, it's easy to pick Carpenter, and you know,
and the soundtrack work too.
I was gonna say the soundtrack work is a big part of that.
Yeah,
because he really makes his movies his own.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Be sure to let us know in the comments below what other questions you would like to see answered in future installments of the Dead and Lovely FAQ series. Be sure to check out the other previous installments. Like this video and subscribe for new videos all the time, and ring that doggone bell down there. Hit that thing, that way you get notified every time we put up new blazing hot content that all the cool kids are going to be talking about at the water cooler after second period.
Did you see Seinfeld in that new Dead and Lovely video?
What? I did.
Check us out on social media on Twitter and Instagram at DeadLovelyPod. We have a Facebook group, Dead and Lovely Horror Movie Podcast Group. And you can email us at deadandlovelypod@gmail.com.
And of course, also be sure to check out our award-deserving weekly horror movie review podcast, Dead and Lovely, on your podcast app of choice. I like Overcast.
Oh,
it's a good one. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
We love you.
That can is stuck.
Oh shit. What happened to your hand? Oh no, not again. I'm gonna have to call tech support.